All right. What's up, guys? We're here with an episode of Vida Sin Filtro. I am El Güero Cruz.
Original J.
So, on the previous episodes, we had talked about little the story of situation awareness, right? As you guys can see, we're in a different setting right now. We're in a completely different place. We want to switch it up from our usual little setup, I would say, right? We kind of went out of our way today. We actually have a special guest too that we're gonna bring on in a little bit. But I want to go back to on the little previous episodes that we've had. We've actually touched a lot of people with my wife's story. She's been getting a lot of feedback from it. We appreciate all those comments. It actually is actually motivated her more to come more out of her shell, to keep pushing harder. I can only do so much and say so much to her, but the support that she's seeing from you guys it's awesome. It's fucking dope. We appreciate it. Literally, I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. It's it's changing her. It's changing her, and she's getting that courage back again to push even more.
We're good. We're good, and I feel like it's time now. After 4 or 5 years,
Yeah.
I feel like now I'm getting more comfortable with talking about what happened to me. Not the whole, Vida Sin People is not just about domestic violence awareness. It's about any kind of awareness. We will get into that as we, do episodes and stuff like that. But I just wanted to tell you guys that with my last episode, I did take a little bit of time, to post it because I did go through some stuff, after posting the first episode. I got very nervous. I was panicking. It got to a point where I didn't know if I was doing the right thing or so. I had uploaded and then I deleted it. It was very hard. I went through like an emotional roller coaster, like I said before. It was very hard, but I got over it and I'm here. My husband talked to me and we sat down, and it's true. Like, I shouldn't be scared. I shouldn't be scared anymore. It's been a long time. I'm not here again. I'm not here to bash on anybody. This is just my experience, my story. Thank you guys. I just want to say thank you for I appreciate it. I appreciate all the good feedback. My family and friends also supporting me. I didn't expect to get messages, from some of my family members, which I don't keep in good contact with them, often or anything like that. But I want to say I appreciate it. Thank you for all your words, kind words. Very heartwarming. It really makes me feel like I should keep going, and what can I say? That episode was about 2 hours long or so. I think I'm barely at the first hour.
Close to it.
I didn't get to finish or go, towards the end of like to say or to talk about what made me to finally get up and go and leave the relationship that I was in, the situation that I was going through and stuff like that. But it's gonna take time. We will get there. That was just only probably like one or two little times of what had happened to me, because it's nowhere near close to everything else I went through.
Let me tell you
But it's
guys,
okay.
when it's story time with her, it's actually story time. We stayed up very late talking, very very late talking,
Go
and
from like one story to another and then another, and it's all over the place.
yeah, it is. And to the people that's reached out to us, this is also an invitation to anybody. Anybody, doesn't matter who you are, big or small, doesn't matter. We don't care. Come out, get out of your shell. Stop being shy. Come share your story. Get that courage. If you guys are watching this, get that courage to come out and share your story.
Don't be scared, guys. Don't be shy. I mean, if you guys are camera shy, I get it. I understand. I was there too. We can also do something over the phone, or something even more private,
Mm-hmm.
where you're here, but you're not you. However you guys would like it, it's at your comfort zone. Honestly, like we give that option to everybody. We're not here to judge anybody. We're not here to bash it or anything like that. That's our main thing. If you come on our episode, we're not here to throw names out there or anything like that. This is for us. We will always be tagging and making sure we mention you guys and you guys follow each other. Making friends. Who
Yeah,
cares?
yeah.
Yeah.
Expand,
No drama, free zone.
expand your social networking. Expand it and mingle against each other's, man. Mingle, just mingle. That's one thing that I've always said. Like it's you know be social, be talk. Sometimes I'm at the store and I just talk to a random stranger and my wife looks at me like, "What are you doing?"
So weird, but now it's like I've been doing it, and it's crazy because it happens out of nowhere, like naturally,
Yeah,
And like I said, it wasn't me, but I'm getting back to my normal self, which is cool.
yeah, yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and bring in our special guest. This guy, I've been knowing him for since
A lifetime.
2009. Yeah, 2009. Fucking, when I was working at T-Mobile back home in LA. Uh, we fucking go back. We have history together, man. So I'm bringing my boy DJ Divino.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
What's up, guys? TikTok, Instagram.
bro. Since 2009, 2008, huh?
2009. LA, South LA.
That's crazy, man. We're in 2026 right now. So that's what, close to 20 years already. That's 17 years.
17 years.
17 years, man.
Now we're in Vegas.
Yeah. It's funny. It's funny because when he initially moved out here, he would hit me up every single, hey, come move out here. It was way better. It was way better. And all this other stuff. And I didn't want to move. I didn't want to move. I was good where I was at. Like, I guess maybe because of my parents and stuff like that. But I didn't want to move. I kept telling him, like, nah, I'm good. No, my job, this and that. And then out of nowhere, I'm out here now. I'm out here. I'm out here, and it's crazy, man. It's crazy, but we always kept in contact one way or another. We always kept in contact. We always looked for each other. Even when I was gone, that I had to go for a couple of years, we still managed to keep in contact with each other. And yeah, we're still here. We're still here today, and it's been dope, man. It's been dope as fuck. I remember we met the first time we met. I think it was at Fox Hills Mall. It was at Fox Hills Mall. So we were working for T-Mobile at that time, and I was working at the Crenshaw Mall.
Cover store, yeah.
Yeah. So I was my store was the Crenshaw Mall, and his store was Fox Hills Mall. And that day they called me and said that if I can go to Fox Hills because I needed to cover somebody. Mind you, back then I fucking hated. I hated meeting new people. I hated that shit. Like it was not me. I used to hate that shit. So
Like a people's person?
fuck no, I wasn't.
What?
Yeah, I wasn't.
That's so hard to believe.
I wasn't.
Wow.
I really wasn't. I hated that. Even when I started working at fucking T-Mobile.
I think it started more relaxing once we got into the DJ scene and I had to make them go on the mic,
Yeah.
go up and then cover. I think that's
Like you had Staples Center.
was on the second stair where the
Yeah, you went up some stairs.
one that was owned by like J Lo and all those people.
I
Room, something like that. No,
no, I wasn't the
Conga
room.
room
No, that was the conga room was
in Staples Center.
yeah. There was another one. Fool. There was another one.
The vault.
I think so.
Probably the vault. Can't remember. There's a lot of clubs.
I think so because
Oh no, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Second floor, right on Figueroa.
yeah,
I forgot the name of it, but it was a pretty good spot.
yeah. Because I remember going up the stairs.
Yeah.
Going up the stairs and the dance floor was up top, and then it had like an outside patio and shit like that. Dude, it just came to mind right now. What the fuck? That's fucking crazy. Remember when fucking we're at the Velasco and I met Sensato?
The patio. Dominican, he's a rapper.
Yeah, that night was fucking crazy, man. That night was crazy. I remember I got his number too because I was trying to fucking DJ for him and shit. I was trying to be cool and shit. I was trying to be cool and like we were faded. We were faded, and I don't know how the hell it happened, but we ended up going to upstairs. We ended up going upstairs, and he had like a section for himself, and I think I wandered off on my own because they were with somebody else. It was you, the Chims, Ricky. I think that was it. I barely started talking to one of them again.
It's, it's crazy because when you meet people and you start working with people, you tend to hang out. But once I moved to Vegas, everything changed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I've only had two, three people that I'm actually friends with from the past. Jesús is one of them. But it's always like I told J. Something like we won't talk a lot because everybody has their own lives. You know what I'm saying we have kids, we go through our own situations, and unfortunately, sometimes we could live in the same city and not see them at all.
That's true.
yeah,
That's true.
yeah. But over there, fucking. So it was crazy because we would go out, right? And was it monthly on Saturdays we had the meetings.
Yeah.
See, no? So we knew we had a meeting the following night, right? But we would still go out. Fucking, we would show up sometimes to the meeting from us being out.
So, and after an all nighter.
Yeah, basically after an all
In
night.
LA, the Vegas ends at 2.
Yeah,
So we would chill, go eat either Tommy's or go out and about. And by the time we got home, it was 4 or 5 in the morning. We gotta be at the meeting by 7.
yeah. So sometimes we just
Yeah, you say
we would just stay out and we just fucking show up to the meeting, and shit. And it was funny because we would sit in the back. We would sit in the back because we were still fucking like kind of drunk and shit. And the district manager and somebody else would be like, "Why does it smell like alcohol?"
Shit. Yeah.
No, because we wouldn't have time. We wouldn't have time. We wouldn't have time at all. And it was fucking funny. We just fucking be looking at each other like, "Fuck, man." But you know what? You know what? It didn't matter though. It didn't fucking matter because we were always on the top 5 of fucking selling. We were always the top 5 of fucking selling. It was either him first, somebody else second, third, and then fourth. I fucking on like 2 different occasions I fucking beat them. I was first place, and we would give like little bonuses here and there, but it was.
Did you guys have like a little competition going on?
Yeah, we do.
Always.
We would call each other. Hey, how many you got? Oh, I got so many. This motherfucker was such a fucking liar because I would fucking. At one point, I became the fucking manager for Crenshaw, and I would be able to fucking log in and see the sales. And I'm like, hey, how many you got? Oh, I got like 10, fool. Yeah. I'm like, why the fuck you lying?
As store managers, you still had to sell. So you gotta, you gotta train, develop, and then still sell. Because working third party T-Mobile, I think that's kind of what helped me and kind of like pushed me to do what I do now. But in that time, remember, you're at the malls. You gotta convince people walking by the kiosks. Because we weren't in stores. We were in kiosks.
Okay.
And the kiosk, a little square, you gotta literally convince people to why us and why T-Mobile.
You got to arm wrestle them sometimes, and then.
Was it hard? Honestly.
Hell yeah, it was.
Yes, because you gotta compete, and then the good thing, right there, we have different ways of clothing people. Like we always use a T-chart to compare why T-Mobile was Verizon or AT&T or Sprint at that time.
Sprint, but the thing that sucked, the thing that sucked, at the time we were working for T-Mobile didn't have the fucking iPhone.
No, we had the Sidekick.
Yeah, we had the Sidekick and then we had the BlackBerry. So when the iPhone came out, we were like, fuck, we have, like, it was fucking hard as fuck for us to get customers for the same reason that people would come, oh, you guys have iPhone? Oh, no, that's like a AT&T exclusive, at that time. At that time, you could only get it with AT&T.
So AT&T came out with iPhone first?
Yeah.
And they were exclusive, no?
Yeah.
Verizon,
no, it was AT&T.
Was it?
It was AT&T. AT&T was straight, it's like exclusive. iPhone was exclusive for AT&T at the time. and I'm pretty sure, and I don't care. I can get fact checked. I don't care, but I know what I'm talking about. It was exclusive for AT&T, and then T-Mobile tried to come out with other phones to try to compete, but you couldn't. People were just so hyped up about the iPhone, and it was hard at times. It was hard.
Yeah, 2009. I already have I think my son was born that year, but that time, it got to the point that we're hanging out every single weekend. That just became like family. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're always, hey, what are we doing this weekend? Or they'll be, hey, Divino, where you at eating tonight? And that time was pretty cool because you're DJing in the club scene where your friends come along, you don't make a line,
Yeah.
And honestly, even though I
You guys
did,
had your crowd.
yeah, even though I did drink, I was always the DJ. Like, you'll never see me get drunk, right? Like, here and there randomly, but not as much as my other area.
So acá.
Yeah, he was into that time. He was really into la piña and
Bucanas.
bucanas. That was his shit.
Oh wow.
And then
Yeah.
I like Ciroc. Ciroc was my thing.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you remember that?
Yeah.
Ciroc was our thing
Yeah,
too.
so like Ciroc apple with Sprite or
Uh-huh.
Ciroc pineapple with pineapple. So it used to be always a trio, and stuff happens. But
Back in the day it was Ciroc and then that fucking pink bottle. What is it called? Pink.
No, it was Rocky Hypnotic.
Hypnotic, yeah,
It's not pink. It's
No,
blue.
there's a pink one too. I think it was called
it probably was the Hypnotic pink.
No, that was called pink.
Alizé.
Pink Pussy.
Yeah, that was called pink pussy. Yeah. Yeah. So that was pink pussy, but it was Ciroc, Hypnotic. I remember it was Bucanas for the fucking paisas at that time, and then they had the Four Locos for the little fucking idiots. Um.
Hey, I used to drink Four Locos. MD's 2020s too.
Oh, no, that's nice.
Ghetto.
And I remember that crazy. Not to be disrespectful to your wife now. Nothing bad, but there was a point that we would go to TJ party.
TJ party? I
Yeah.
heard about those stories.
The only one that always comes to my mind and always to people
Hong
is
Kong?
yes, but the thing is that we almost died.
I still want to go to Hong Kong. He did tell me about that
No,
story.
that's and then that story was I can remember every single second.
Long story short.
We almost died.
Why?
Okay, so we had a friend who was
No
dating.
names,
He was
yeah.
no name. He was dating some girl and TJ. Unfortunately, we stayed.
Wait. He wasn't dating just some girl. He was dating a stripper he met at the strip club at Hong Kong.
He was supporting the cause.
Yes.
Supporting the cause.
Yes. If that's how you want to put
He
it.
stayed behind. No worries. People like everybody needs love. So he stayed behind for a whole week,
Not judging, guys.
and then me and him had gigs that weekend because at this point he was already DJing with me.
Yeah.
He was always going with me. He was learning. He covered me. If once I had to close, he'd go set up, and he stayed for a week. And one of our old friends now, he calls, hey, come pick me up. It's time to pick us up. I'm like, you know what? We'll have a gig. We'll be there around midnight. Right?
You guys were in LA still?
We're still
Yeah.
in LA, so
Yeah.
He was already in TJ?
Yeah.
He was retired
He's been in TJ. He had been in TJ already for a week.
for a week.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So then this guy had a G35, black on black, or is it gray?
Black.
Black on black. So I don't know why we took the G Infinity G35 into TJ. That was the weirdest thing. As soon as we get there, and that time I don't even think we had to map question out. There's no GPS that time, right?
No. Yeah.
I guess the girl lived around the area of the famous arch.
This
It's called
story is funny,
Revolucion.
guys.
Yeah.
So I told Jay Cruz, I'm like, stay in the car. I'm gonna go get this person. Not even 5 minutes in, I'm hoping I'll get the stuff out, and we see these 3 cops with masks, with AK-47s. They're like, get out! Like, I'm like, who lives here? I'm like, oh, it's one of our friends' girlfriend lives here. Where's she at? I'm like, oh, she works in Hong Kong. What? She's a fucking puta? I'm like, well, you guys what you call her? Like, it's not. That's it.
Fuck.
And then they had this with a gun in his head. They put
At gunpoint?
a gun.
Yeah.
They put a gun to my stomach. Honestly, I wouldn't fucking kill myself. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No way.
This guy got pocket checked for like $300, and they're like, "Where's the drugs?" I'm like, "You don't have no drugs. We came picking one of our friends up, and we're going back to every grade one." It was like the worst. They jacked us and let us go. As soon as they let us go, they stopped me again. I'm driving. I get out of the car and I told, you know what? If you're looking for money, we have no money. And actually, the people that jacked us just drove by and they jacked us. He gave him my ID and they take off. Those are the worst. It's not the last time I went to TJ.
Wait, did you guys ever get to like pick up homie?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah. He was, yeah, he was,
yeah.
he,
He was
the,
in the
se-
car.
the second, the second time that they stopped us, he was already in the car with us.
Yeah.
But the thing that was upsetting that they took my stripper money. So we were still gonna go to the strip club. We had picked them up.
So you guys were planning on still like partying and stuff.
We
Yeah.
went to go get him, and then the girl was working there, so we had to go return her keys. I'm not lying to you. Hong Kong, you haven't gone, you gotta check it out. At least once in a
I
lifetime.
want to so
It's
bad.
well, at that time, this was fucking. We were 22, 23.
No, no, it wasn't that. It wasn't. It couldn't be. It couldn't have been because
Yeah,
no, it
it
wasn't.
was like 20,
You.
2015.
Yeah. No. Hell no. It wasn't that.
No, no,
No.
never mind. Disregard. Sorry, guys.
No. This.
It was 2010, 2011.
Yeah. It was around
It
that
was right
time.
because I moved to Vegas 2013, so it had to be like 2 years before that.
Yeah, because then in 2011, I went away for 2 years.
That's correct.
Yeah.
I was fucking pissed off.
Fue la escuelita.
Yeah. 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 Because I have a picture. Well, this one has a picture. Yeah, remember I showed you that picture where we're in that fucking straw hat at the beach. We're in Rosarito.
Yeah.
We were in Rosarito. And it was fucking crazy because we finished that it was like a little family party. It was whack too. It was fucking yeah, it was whack. And then we took off to go pick up this phone. Yeah, we got there late. We got there fucking late. We were tired.
In the morning.
But you guys tell him after everything that happened.
And we told him shit to fuck
He
up.
was there too. When we were picking him up, it was because of that. It was ghetto. It was like I would never.
But why were the cops there in the first place?
They saw his car. They saw the car.
Oh.
Cause imagine you seen this nice car and a ghetto ass.
That's what I was just imagining.
Yeah, like what are you doing? It was blacked out.
Car or something.
I'm like the worst decision of my life. I don't know why we fucking went in that car. By that point,
I know why the fuck we went in that car. We went in that car because you couldn't take the minivan.
Yeah, the minivan. Yeah, they had a Honda Odyssey.
So it's part of your fault.
We couldn't take the fucking minivan.
So did you guys like come right straight home?
Yeah, it got to the point that I was so upset.
You were over it.
I'm over it, and he had no money for anything. So we literally, I told him, "Let's go." I'm pissed.
No Hong Kong money.
No
It
Hong
took
Kong
2 hours to
money.
browse, and I was so mad. That was the last time we went.
Damn.
Yeah.
That was the last time that we went, huh? Damn, that's fucking crazy. That
That
was.
time is, the thing is with situations where you're making so much money at fast, you don't care what you do.
Mm-hmm.
So when he had to go away, I was so mad because I even told his ass like, "Fool, I don't have a good feeling about this." That's why I never had the boss. I never intrigued because both of us were actually in LAPD Cadet Explorer program, and he was an actual captain. He was an actual captain.
He was a captain of it.
In the we were right.
Was it LAPD?
No.
Explorer program. It was like a program.
I was a sergeant
Sergeant, sorry.
a sergeant in the Explorers, and when I was in high school, I was a captain.
He could have been a cop.
Nah, I think we can probably would have been bad.
Nah, yeah.
Would have been rich cops.
And not rich, not rich in the right way. Not rich in the right way. No, but yeah, fuck, man, it was some crazy shit, man. Remember the time that we fucking, yeah, you were with me. I had to go to UC Riverside to go DJ for my cousin.
Yeah.
For that, it was like a, babe, it was like a fucking
College party?
It was a college party.
What?
I don't remember if she was in a sorority or something like that, but that night,
I was mad because he charged a hella cheap.
well, she was my cousin.
Fuck,
This,
I'm like,
this
College
motherfucker.
party though, come on.
This motherfucker. No, hold on. Hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. Hold on. This motherfucker was able to
Was it
charge.
4 hours only?
No, it was more. But this motherfucker was able to charge cheap as fuck with his family, right? And I told him straight up, she is my cousin. She's my blood cousin. I'm gonna charge you cheap.
Sorority party though.
But hold on. So we get there, and we're fucking DJing and whatnot, and then all of a sudden she comes up to me and she's like, "Hey, cut the music. We're gonna start doing what we're gonna do." I'm like, "Alright, cool." She's like, "You have a mic?" I'm like, "Yeah, you do." So I fucking give her the mic. Tell me why, okay? I had no idea she was gonna fucking do this shit. Tell me why she starts like she starts bidding on girls to go on a date with guys.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yes. So there was like a group of girls, right? And she introduced the first girl, and she's like, "Oh, the bid starts at so and so."
So la subía to wherever you guys were at.
Yes, yes, yes. But at the same time, they were like collecting money for their sorority, like to pay for their stuff and shit like that.
They made more than us, basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But it was fucking funny because it was a straight bidding for fucking girls to go on a date with fucking guys, and the guys were fucking bidding on the girls, and I'm like, what the fucking? And I told her afterwards, I'm like, why didn't you tell me this shit? She was like, I didn't know how to tell you. I'm like,
Cat house type of shit.
yeah. But you know what? Shout out to my cousin. She's a fucking doctor now. That's fucking dope. Daisy.
Congrats, Daisy.
Shout out to Daisy.
She's a fucking doctor now, and she's doing it big. And
That's awesome.
right now, I think last time I seen her Instagram, she was out in Colorado right now. So, how's that fucking cold? How's that snow treating you? But that was one party, and then there was a Halloween party that we fucking threw too. That shit was fucking crazy.
Your house?
No, that wasn't a Halloween party.
No, what was it? It was a regular party.
Yeah, I was just a kickback that fucking threw into something, turned into something
On the
else.
east side.
Yeah, that's when I had got when I had gotten out and I had gotten off of parole, I came to visit him.
Yeah, because I couldn't make it. At that time, you had to be home by 12. And then I think for your birthday, you guys went to the same club. Here's a picture of you and the other person. I wasn't able to make it.
Yeah, you were.
But talking about I want to also I was when we reached out to J Cruz, when I seen your YouTube video, because I actually watched both episodes. At nighttime, I was like, "This is my phone. My hand was hurting." But I want to say congrats, and I'm proud of you for
Thank you.
speaking out. And it's crazy because it happens a lot. It's more common than you think, but people don't talk about it. You see, sort of social media, but it's crazy that men go through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Men go through the same thing, and people
Domestic violence wise.
domestic violence wise, verbal wise.
Yeah.
I have about to be 17-year-old son, right? And my first relationship, nobody knows this, but I was actually in an abusive relationship too for 3 years. We're back. Vida sin filtro.
We
Straight
are
from Las
back.
Vegas.
Yes, vida sin filtro. I told you.
I don't care. I'm hungry. You only fucking fed me 2 tamales.
Anyways.
You want to put me on the spot? How are you on Apple Music?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't
You
know?
logged in? I didn't pay for it.
Let me fucking find out.
I didn't pay for it.
Let me find out, babe. Motherfucker.
Okay, keep going.
No wonder I'm getting all these fucking charges.
You know he made me call my fucking bank, and I was like, "Fuck, what am I gonna do?
What?
How do I tell him?"
Well, nine,
All right, we are back with Vida Sin Filtro.
What's up, guys?
Wow.
Clip this.
No, we're not. We're gonna fucking keep it on. That's fine. You're gonna be asshole. Okay, I got you. Don't worry. Uh-huh. As we were saying.
That's what we're saying.
No, but back to the serious subject. Before we got interrupted by Chips Boy here. No, to be honest, like I was telling you, I seen your YouTube video about your whole situation with what you went through, and when I was watching it, kind of got emotional because it sucks that women go through that. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, there are men that back there that are mean and gone through shit, but nobody really talks about or touches the points of when men go through that, right? So, like I was telling you, I probably told 1 or 2 people that I actually went through that situation. Like,
So you can relate to my
I can
story.
100% relate to it. I was young. I was 21 to 23 years old when I didn't even know what was going on until after the whole scenario happened of domestic violence. I call it an abusive relationship. So to me, now that I realized and sit on it, I was actually in a serious abusive relationship for almost 3 years.
3 years.
Almost 3 years. And then it got to the point that,
You were the victim.
I was the victim. But it got to the point that you just hide it because you want nobody to know what's going on. Not even my parents even. But I was a club DJ, and unfortunately, I ended up hooking up with one of the promoters. Ended up pregnant. Right? You don't know this person. She wanted to abort the baby, and I don't know why. At 21 years old, you'd be like, "Hell yeah, I aborted." I convinced her to keep the baby.
You felt something.
I felt some, not knowing who she was. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is. I didn't know that she was diagnosed because actually her situation. Of course, you have some toxicas out there. You know what I'm saying? But this girl was actually verbally. She was actually, um, what's that word? She was actually diagnosed bipolar.
Okay.
So it was episodes. So that's what I went through. I went through episodes. But you know, literally not knowing this girl, we ended up hooking up. She got pregnant. We literally got into a relationship, not knowing this person. Imagine you got somebody pregnant. Hey, guess what? We're together now.
So that's what happened.
That's what happened. So I didn't know this person at all. Of course, you end up, you know, start going to the clinics and oh my gosh, she's pregnant. The whole phase. You being 21.
How did you feel?
At the moment, I was scared. I'm not lying to you because I knew my parents were gonna talk shit.
Fuck.
Did they get to meet this girl before all this happened? Or
No, it was
just like
literally
a one night thing.
Yeah, we happened a couple times. I'm not lying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you kind of knew her. You just didn't
No,
know.
she was a promoter.
Motherfucker. Okay, you're saying a couple of times, okay?
In a week, probably 3-4 times in a week.
So you think
first week she got pregnant?
So it had to happen that way.
Oh shit.
My pull-up game was whack. Sorry guys.
and the shit is that there's no fucking denying that this kid is not his at all.
Like him.
At fucking all.
That is your twin.
At fucking all.
With hair.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh.
No, but honestly, man, remember how big I got?
Yeah.
I'll show you pictures after the. You won't see it here, but I gained weight.
No, we're gonna post a picture of how he looked
I gained
back
I
then.
was almost 280 pounds.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you won't recognize me if I show you a picture.
Wow.
Yeah, but
Wait, hold on. Sorry, pause right there. You gained weight after the pregnancy?
No, during
the pregnancy?
during the whole situation. Actually, no, after my son was born. That's when that's when the abusive scenarios happen once she hit like around 6 months.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because she had to move into my mom's house, and it got to the point. That's when I started realizing what was going on, because she would have episodes like she'll start to shake, and that's where once you get used to it, okay, something's going on. It got to the point that it's like a movie. Like,
were you aware already that she was bipolar?
No, I didn't find out until after.
Okay.
Because when my son was born, she didn't want the baby no more. She was like, "Oh, my baby's ugly." Like I literally have a letter where she didn't want nothing to do with the baby, and she literally gave me custody of him. Because unfortunately she couldn't control her panic attacks at that point, you know. But everything started right after the 6 to 9 months.
So she was aware the whole time?
Oh, she was aware. She knew, because there was episodes like it started like to I think her was play fighting, but I've never disrespected a woman like where I put my hands on her. So it got to after the baby was born, when it got worse. Like verbally, it got to the point that there was sometimes I had gigs. I couldn't go to the gigs. She's like, "Tonight you're not going." Imagine getting paid $300 for an event. I had to call him. Hey, bro, I need you to come pick my equipment up and go to the gig because I cannot go.
No.
He's like, what the fuck? How come? He's like, she's not going to go. Like, she'll have my car keys. And there's money involved. There's money that you can spend on 100%.
Is she from LA too?
From LA. El Monte.
Del Monte?
No, I shouldn't say that yet.
Las del Monte?
Whatever.
California.
Whatever.
Son tóxicas del Monte? Yeah?
LA, but you know,
he's like,
remember, you have a child, and I stayed because of my son. You know what I'm saying? My first son. You know, you want the best for your kids.
How old were you when this happened?
21.
Okay.
I was 20 years old. And I got to the point that it got so bad that my parents literally kicked her out. It was bad, like screaming in the house, throwing toys, shoes, like it got bad. Yeah, imagine just laying down with your girl and she started pinching you.
Wait, like pinching you?
Like weird, like
to be mean to you?
Yeah, like
she wasn't playing around?
No, I was like pinching.
Out of nowhere for no reason?
Saying like, oh, you know, I don't want to be with you. I'm like, okay, well, don't be with me. You know, at that point, like, if you don't want to be with somebody, no. We're young, you know, and of course I want my son to be with me. Yeah. So I stuck around. Yeah. It got to the point that I think the last like 6 months, it was me and my son always sleeping together, and there was no relationship there.
Yeah, ¿qué?
Just doing your own thing.
¿Ella estaba viviendo contigo todavía?
No, at that point we ended up moving. At that point, because in those 3 years, we probably moved like 6 times. Every and that time I was working for T-Mobile, right? And I remember at one time she did we're at the what was that the store at the like Long Beach
Let's make.
Plaza Mexico. My son was like 2 years old. I was closing the store. Actually, it was like 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
You had him with you?
She dropped him off and left. He's like 2 years old running around the store, and I'm embarrassed. I'm the only one closing. I got customers in there. She dropped him off and left. So I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do? I had to apologize to my customers. He was just running around, throwing everything around, and then I was just selling.
What was going through your head when that happened?
And shitty ass diapers.
Embarrassing. I was embarrassed. I was like, what's going on? It was the thing is that when you have a kid, you don't want to separate. Even if it comes to that point that
Besides the embarrassment, how did you feel at that moment? Like, were you like, what the fuck?
what do I do?
Yeah.
And I tried leaving. Okay. The scary part is that it got to the point like I got cut with a knife.
You were scared to leave.
Yeah, I've been cut. I literally stabbed, cut. It got to the point that even her own parents have seen it. Like honestly, I got saved twice from her parents because my dumbass, like I didn't want to hit her back.
Yeah, yeah.
So I would literally try to stop the situation. You know what's crazy? Did you ever watch that crazy viral video when Yaleen was trying to hit Tekashi with a knife? She's like, Amina. Seen that?
No.
She's just crazy.
Imagine.
Sorry, but she is.
Imagine.
Why be sorry? She's crazy. She's crazy. Don't be fucking sorry.
That thing brought me memories. That scene.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you do? And my son was with me the whole time. He's always with me. He's always trying to. Sometimes honestly, and I probably see my son, but I had to use him against her. Like, of course, I know she would have hurt him. It was always towards the guys, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. What do you mean you have to use?
Like, I'd hold him. Like, I know she wouldn't do shit to me if I had him.
Oh, so she wouldn't get close to you.
She wouldn't go to me.
Did you ever think about, like, what if she doesn't give a shit at the end? And
No, because there's times that I woke up with big ass knives next to my bed.
Whoa. Like threatening you?
Like, no, she wouldn't. She don't have to threaten me. The knife is there. And it got to the man. It's so sad now that I think about it. Like I was being controlled. Okay, like I didn't speak to my mom for almost 3 months because she wouldn't allow me to speak to my mom. Like what kind of dumbass shit is that?
What was her excuse?
She's like, "Oh, you're not. I don't want talking to your mom. You're not talking to her." It was stupid. It's the most stupid shit that now I think about it, I'm like, why would she even allow that to happen?
Yeah.
But I got to the point. I don't know if it was control or most like it was just crazy. But it was a lot of verbal abuse. It just was just weird. It was and now that I see it, I was like, what's crazy? You actually went through a scenario.
What was your very first flag?
We were actually going to the family event party, and he was in the back, I was in the front, and I got a text message from a girl who wanted a DJ, and she's like, "Who's that? Who's texting you?" I'm like, "Oh, they're hitting me for a gig." I gave her the phone. She grabbed my phone and threw it out of the window of the car on the freeway. And I'm driving, and all I see is her hand coming and just hitting me in the mouth. Boom. And I'm bleeding. And then I'm like, why would you do that? She's like, what the fuck? She said, why are you having girls text you? I'm like, what? That was
being in the DJ scene and stuff, like, why wouldn't you be in your mind, like, think, like, oh, these are things that are going to happen? Because
especially that person being in the scene too.
DJs too.
Well, some DJs have a bad rep, I guess, but it just depends. There's DJs that are
that's true.
Who are married and have that establishment, but it just in that time, of course, you meet somebody. I'm DJing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm not always home, but the money's coming in.
But she wouldn't go with you to have fun and stuff.
Most of the time, well, she did. She was always at the beginning. She was always there, but when you have a child, there's no. Because with him, we wouldn't leave him behind. Like, either my mom will watch him a lot, or her mom. But her parents always worked. Mm-hmm. But that was my first flag. And then once we actually moved to an apartment, everything was.
When you guys were actually alone.
Yeah, it was worse. It was worse. Like, I love to cook.
That's scary.
I remember there was another situation where, because I always cooked. She don't cook too, but I always cook. And then I was making frijoles con crema, plátano frito, huevitos. And then we only had 2 pans because we're not. At that point, we're not rich. I'm 22 years old, working again 5 days a week, 6 days a week. Already making like $3,000 a month.
Yeah.
So I was cooking, and I remember I was making tortillas, and she was like, "Hey, the tortillas smell like egg wash." Right? I'm like, what the fuck?
Las tortillas?
Yeah, because I cooked the huevos and I cleaned it up, you know.
Decía, si las tortillas huelen a huevos, she's gonna beat your ass.
Basically.
Whoa.
So I didn't care. I'm like, I'm fucking just hungry. So I still cooked the tortillas and then I gave her the plate. As soon as she smelled it, she fucking tossed that shit. Like, if it wasn't for my aunt to walk in like 5 minutes after, I think it would have been another episode.
I believe you.
And it's like, it's crazy. And like, there's points like, I remember one time we were at my own family, embarrassing family party, and we got into an argument, and she slapped me.
In front of everybody?
In front of everybody, bro.
At your family party?
At my family's party. And I was like, what the fuck?
And did your cousins, anybody?
Everybody tried to get in, but my dumb ass was like, trying to stop it. But it got to the point that, I had to make a decision for myself, and I'm like, I didn't want to be out of my son's life, but it got to the point that I just had to leave. I was so scared. I had to hide clothes in my trunk because she hated going to.
Oh fuck!
Tell me about the time that I know. Like, how long did you go through this again?
Probably 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
Okay, what is it that made you finally be like, you know what? I need to figure out a plan to like just get the fuck out. Like, what am I gonna do? I need to get the fuck out.
There was 2 scenarios where I tried to escape and I couldn't.
Why?
Because I stayed because of my son.
Uh-huh.
So it's always been. I think at that point you don't want to be separated away from your child.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what hurt you. You're excited to come home and lay with your child, wake up with your child, and I think that's the reason why I stayed. Yeah. But it's such crazy shit. Like, I guess why I give up when you posted pictures and stuff like that. I'm like, that's scary.
Dude, that was nothing. Like,
so I know for sure I haven't spoken the worst times. Like, I have other scenarios that I don't want to talk about, but it was bad.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
Yeah.
And even it's crazy. Even like as a man, you're like, what the fuck? Like, why would you let that shit happen? You know what I'm saying? It's like how.
You know, it's crazy that I was telling Jesus recently that I can't believe how it took me so long to realize that I needed to start taking pictures. It's kind of like if something in me was like, you're getting towards the end, if you need to start taking pictures. If I would have took pictures from past times, fuck, I would probably have.
That's one thing that I do regret. Like even though my son's here, but I always chose not to hit her back, and where I messed up as I never called cops on her. I would call her parents.
Yeah.
Hey, come get your daughter. I don't want her. Like, it got to the point that I remember the last scenario where I told myself it was done. I told myself next time that episode happens, I'm gonna allow myself to get beat up. Mm-hmm. And it's a stupid plan because you
were gonna call the cops.
And that was the last time it happened.
Yeah.
Actually, her brother walked in that time and it threw me out because she cracked my phone. I couldn't call the cops, and then her mom came in and she begged me not to call the cops. And that's when I was done. I was like, I'm out.
And you left that same day?
And that same day I left.
And you never went back?
Never went back. She laughed actually. She said, your life is gonna be miserable. She tried. Like, she told me that.
What did she say?
That she laughed about it. She's like, I'm never gonna leave you alone, and your life is gonna be miserable. What? But at that point,
we know.
But
I know. Babe, why do you think I fucking looked at you? Literally, I fucking looked at you. I'm like, wow.
Same story.
Sounds like someone we know.
Yeah, my big fucking.
But yeah, but you know what? It was tough because my son suffered a lot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I bet. Going back to that, I'm sorry, Divino.
But you know what though?
And I know exactly how you feel. You know why? Because when it started happening to me, bro, yo no me quería defender porque me daba miedo. Y no solo eso, porque honestly, yo le tenía mucho cariño al principio. Pero ya cuando miré the disrespect y miré cómo lo hacía frente a su familia y que su familia no me defendía, no metía las manos por mí ni nada, and they would allow it. They would hear. You know, there was a time where we were inside one of his sister's room, and it was only because we were outside. It all started because it was one of his sister's gathering, and we were smoking a blunt outside. Just because one of her guy friends, passed me a blunt, and I smoked out of it, and I was fucking blown, dude.
Yeah.
So imagine how I felt after me being high. I was fucking high after I smoked the blunt. After I had grabbed the blunt from him, nomás porque me pasó the blunt and I smoked out of it, it was a fucking rat, dude. He took me inside the house, I remember, and he went into his sister's house, like his sister's room, and he like literally beat the shit out of me, and right after that, he made me fuck him. It's like if you could get off of beating my ass and then like fucking, you know? Dude, it goes on and on. But anyways, like I understand how you feel because at the end of the day, like my kids also hurt a lot. My kids were already Xavier, my oldest. He heard like towards the end. Él oyó muchas cosas, and he would hear like the beating and everything. Like the last very time that I was like, "This is it. Like if I don't leave, this motherfucker's gonna kill me." Xavier, I remember Xavier banging on the fucking door, and I remember this nigga telling him like, "If you don't fucking get away from the fucking door, like I'm gonna kill your mom."
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I remember I had already talked to my boys and told them like, if you guys hear anything else, just run out the house and go to the neighbor's house. Dude, I don't know how the fuck like hicieron eso los niños y ni así me salvaban. Like I felt like I couldn't get help from anybody. It was so scary. I didn't know who to go to. See, por si, like me having family here, I didn't have their support. They were nothing to me. Like they didn't even fucking reach out or be like, "Oh hey, how are you doing?" Later on they dijeron, "Oh, why didn't you call me?" Like motherfucker, you knew what the fuck I was going through. Where the fuck were you guys at?
Yeah.
Mi tía también, que le gusta andar de hocico abierto. Que dice, "Oh, que nunca me hablaste, así que lo otro." Tú sabías lo que yo estaba pasando. Había veces cuando yo me moví con mi mamá, or I rented a house actually to move my mom in, right? Because she was going through some stuff. And there was a time que llegué a la casa y llegué bien golpeada. Mi mamá no sabía. Y
Are you hiding? So you have me on a pedestal.
Yeah, en ese tiempo, yeah, I did. Honestly, I did. En ese tiempo llegué a la casa and I had gotten my ass whooped. Y llegué en la mañana y mi mamá ya se estaba listando para irse a México porque le iban a hacer una quinceañera a mi hermana. And I was like, I'm leaving with you. Mi pensamiento primero fue, vete con ella. Porque he would come and he would sneak in through my window type of shit. To like whoop me. To like make sure that I was home and I wasn't out fucking around with my friends or whatever, And that day, yo me acuerdo muy bien y to this day nobody knows about it, but I don't care. Llegué a la casa y le dije a mi mamá, yo me voy a ir contigo. Ella ya había listado a los niños, my kids. Ya los había listado que nos íbamos a ir y todo. Ellos iban a ir y todo y le dije, yo me voy a ir contigo. And she was so mad at me because I hadn't came home. But it's not because I didn't want to come home. Era porque he had me at his house. Yeah. I couldn't. Until I finally left him. I don't remember if I left him sleeping or what happened. I came home. And I was like, I'm fucking gonna dip out, And she was on the phone with my aunt. The one that lives here, she was on the phone with my aunt. And I could hear my aunt telling her, échale la pinche policía, que ella nomás quiere andar en el pinche party. Like, she thought that I was out partying, fucking around and everything, when she had no idea what the fuck I was going through. And I heard her. To this day, nunca se me va a olvidar. And my mom was like, okay, she was talking hella shit to me, no me llevó. So I missed my only sister's quinceañera over my aunt being all over in the back of her ear, like, fuck that, like, échale la policía, esa pendeja, que si que el otro, like, yo oí lo que ella decía. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, why are you so angry with me if you have no idea what the fuck I'm going through? I don't even come around you. I don't even come around in your house or anything, like, I don't cause you problems. I don't even talk to your kids.
Yeah.
During that time, But this bitch just likes to talk shit. She just always has something against me.
Okay, they only see it from the outside. They don't see what's going on.
No, nobody. Like, only
so
my friends
judge, like, based on what they see.
Only my friends knew, and my friends would check up on me, dude, which was embarrassing as fuck because ellos sabían, ellos sabían. Yo les contaba, and they were always checking up on me. It got to a point where they would go to my house to go see and make sure I was okay. One time, one of my friends, Fat Boy, went to the house and he went and knocked, and I didn't know that he was knocking on my door. Also happens that I don't know how, which I think he was stalking me, my ex. He was around the corner. He saw that he was there, and he fucking went up to him and basically checked him like, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing here?" Yo no sabía. Y este pendejo entró a la casa, and I was in my room folding clothes, putting away clothes, listening to music, minding my business. And he's like, "Hey, what the fuck is Fat Boy doing out here?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" My heart sank. And he's like, "Yeah, what the fuck is he doing out here? Why is he outside in the truck? What is he doing waiting for you? Whatever." Yeah, not so man. He was there. And no me dijo nada. He goes, "I just came to check on you. I don't want problems. I'm sorry." And this motherfucker, no, get off, and no sé qué, trying to cause a fight. But my homie, he's not the type to
Yeah.
He's a big fool and everything. If he knew how to fight, he probably would have beat his ass. But he wasn't shit either, And it's it's sad. It's sad that it got to that point where my friends were worried about me. They were worried for my life because they knew what was up. mis tías, mi familia, nadie sabía, you know, y para yo ir con sus palabras que le dijera a mi mamá, you know, échale a la policía or whatever, and this and that, like, it was hurtful, because during one of those other times, I did end up in jail, and I was pregnant because of them.
Backfire.
Yeah, and it's like, what the fuck, you know? So I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, because the ones suffer the most, the kids are the ones that suffer the most. Of course, we go through it, but you went through it to get out of the situation. But like, there's points that I didn't see my son for almost like 2 years. In my age, he went missing. I couldn't find her, but he knows now. He knows the real story. You know, he's about to be 17.
Yeah.
He knows. You know, I've had custody of him like 3 different times.
Yeah.
So she would just give him away. Like, hey, come pick him up or take him. But right when she see that he was doing good, she'll convince him too. She'll take him away.
But what do you think makes her do that? Does she still do that to this day?
Yes and no. You know, or you know, it sucks because it's to the point when you want your child. Man, he's a teenager. He shouldn't be going or seeing stuff like that or going to a situation. He should be on a safe house.
Stable home.
But unfortunately, stuff happens. But maybe they don't want to see nobody happy because she has a partner for sure.
Yeah.
Because after it happened, I didn't talk to her for almost like 5-6 years. It was just when I had to see my son.
You were like, fuck you.
Yeah, there's no point. It was like it was just all court. Like I pick him up on whatever day they got him. But when I moved to Vegas, what kind of was honestly like that's one of the things I do regret moving to Vegas. Is I don't know why I did it, but I did it because I knew it would be better for me.
Getting away.
Where I was able to provide. Like imagine that time we're working at T-Mobile, making $3,000 a month.
Less than
and
that.
living in Cali.
Yeah,
less than that.
Yeah, so luckily I found the car business. The car business changed my life. I was able to buy a house, was able to provide, travel the world, go on trips with kids. You always want something better for your kids. That's why I came here because one of my cousins, he's one of the best barbers in town, local barbershop.
Hey, shout
out, Rome. He can come out here, just check it out. And yeah, I was at that point. I think you should work with us too at Ritter Shack.
No. That was
mobile. Everybody started moving out. Mm-hmm. Actually, Waffen, one of my he got
waffles.
Yeah, Waffen Gilly. Mm-hmm. He got me to Radio Shack T-Mobile or AT&T, and I transferred to Vegas, making $13 an hour.
Here in Vegas.
In Vegas in 2013. I came out with my but I came with that time my current relationship, almost 12 years. We moved to Vegas and $13 an hour. There was a 2-bedroom apartment for $800 a month, which was crazy because in LA it was like double. But imagine but when I moved here, I kind of regret it in a way because I left them behind. You know what I'm saying? I left them behind. Remember, you always think they're gonna be better with the mom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like that. As men, as husbands, we're supposed to provide, and we're never home.
Let me ask you this: we're gonna kind of rewind a little bit. When you first left, right? That you were like, "Fuck this!" That you said her brother walked in and you.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
Were you? How long did it take you, or did you even go through the phase where you were afraid?
100%. Yeah, 100%.
How long did it take you for you to like?
At least 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah, I get to the point that.
What were you afraid of?
Honestly, her.
I know, but like her showing up or
her showing up to my mom's house because she's busting scenes. Like my mom's gone through a lot of shit because of her. Like she busts a scene, she'll show up, but it's just to the point that she just needed help. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no excuse what she did. It is what it is. But she was actually diagnosed, so those episodes. But honestly, there's no excuse. I've forgiven that situation. Moving forward, now I have.
But it's not something that you'll forget.
Oh no, never %.
Yeah.
Yeah, I finally got full custody of my son. He's doing much better now. Mm-hmm. I want him to succeed and be something in life. So.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's great. You know what? It's sad at the same time because it's you as a man. It's like the mom should always be the mom and to be
Correct.
The one to always protect their kids and stuff like that. Like me, my kids are everything. Like I'll kill a motherfucker for my kids, and I think everybody knows that. But like the fact that you went through this and stuff, it's crazy because again, not a lot of people talk about this.
They don't.
not a lot of men,
This is
men
embarrassing.
yes, men get
That's what it
embarrassed,
is. Like,
or they
what the
feel
hell?
like, oh, this
Like
is
you
not a
have to.
manly thing or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's not about you being a man or not.
Like most of the time, the man will just beat your ass up and that's it.
Yeah.
But I was scared to go to jail. Hell no, I'm not opening that. I get to the point. I'm telling you, I would parents when I, you know what, because it happened again. Because they knew where it's happening. It's happening again. Come pick her up. I can't do it anymore. But I will stay because of my son.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the reason why I was staying there. But it wasn't easy because even after times passed by, she always tried to make my life impossible. Even with my last current
What way?
marriage.
In what kind of ways?
Oh, she would like figure out to tell my soon to be ex wife, hey, your husband keeps calling me from his job. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I heard talk to
making
you.
shit up.
Oh my god.
I hate when bitches are like that.
I'm like, and I don't know how she would get her number because like she was,
like they don't understand how stupid and
I guess
they look.
I guess she thought that was she thought people thought I was rich. It was the point that this all started when I started doing commercials for Nissan. I'm on like actual radio commercial and promotion YouTube. So I guess they'll see all that. See, oh, she guy has money. So they probably saw had a house with a pool. But imagine our rent was what $1,200 a month. So it's Vegas, not California.
Yeah, but it's not even that they thought that you were rich. You know what it is? That they can't stand the fact that they see you doing better.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
It's always like that. No matter who the fuck denies it, correct me if I'm wrong or whatever, but it's true. As an ex-girlfriend or an ex-baby daddy, whatever, sees you doing better, that shit's gonna be like, it's like as un limon, that's gonna make them sour as shit.
But clock it, babe. Clock it.
Yeah, but that's the reason why I wanted to honestly, I give you props because it's not the. And I was watching a video because I watched the whole thing and I was just like, that's crazy. I never knew that happened to or that's more like a he's being respectful, not sharing information. But when I seen, it, I was like, oh shit. I'm like, I actually went through that shit, but nobody knows because I never told anybody. Because I think it's embarrassing.
And I appreciate you for coming on our podcast and opening up about this too. Because, like I said, not a lot of men open up about things like that. I know for a fact a lot of them went through it. I myself can speak on it. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I went through that too with my first baby daddy. Estaba hasta el punto que ya no la aguantaba. And I used to get physical with him myself.
But that's not to make it. That's different, babe. You can't.
It's not condoning it though.
I'm not. Okay. The thing is, I'm not condoning it. I'm not.
Like my behavior wasn't okay.
But still, it's like you can't. There's no comparison. There's no fucking.
Comparing to his story, of course.
No. Not even compare. Like not. I'm just not saying to his story. Right. But like, there's no relating it whatsoever. Relating it whatsoever. Like, there's no simulation. There's nothing that compare. It doesn't, babe. That's what I'm saying. There, you can't. You can't. You can't because, again, you as a woman, you have expectations of a man.
Yeah, that's true.
You have expectations of a man, and if that man is not doing what he needs to do,
it doesn't mean he deserves an ass whipping though. I'm sorry for whipping your ass.
No, then don't even be sorry. No,
it's like I still don't forget about the time when he had me at gunpoint pregnant type of shit.
But see, okay, let me tell you something.
A lot of things had happened that led me to being that way. It's not like, oh, I got with him and I was being toxic or abusive. No, it's nothing like that. It always was. It led me to that.
Hold on. Okay. We're gonna say you're a woman, okay?
Okay.
We're gonna say you're a woman, and you're with a man that
doesn't know how to do an oil change.
Doesn't know how to do shit.
That's fine.
Can't fucking keep a job. Can't keep a job. Is addicted to and to be in the fucking street. His thing is, I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna go play basketball, and I'll be back, and not work. But you have kids to provide for.
In Cali.
No. Yeah, here.
That was at the beginning.
That sucks.
You as a woman, what the fuck are you gonna fucking?
I'm leaving.
Yeah, his mom used to get mad at me for for going to look for him or or even talking shit to him because he was out playing basketball. And it's like, lady, do you not understand?
How old was
He
he?
needs
Oh
a
no,
fucking
excuse, but
job.
how old are you guys?
This motherfucker's older, bro.
I was young. I was 17 at the time, turning 18. And he's what? He's from 88.
So you, so
He's
you,
already 21, 22.
21 already.
mm,
Yeah.
But still, there's no excuse though.
that's probably the upbringing.
And we were at his parents' house.
There's
Dude.
no
And it's like, it was,
excuse.
and at his parents' house, it was like probably fucking 15 of us in that fucking house.
That's what I'm saying. He was probably used to that, not doing anything at home.
Yeah, I mean, the way he was brought up, it was completely different to how my family is. Completely different. So my dad was like,
But
he never was like okay with it.
again, the same thing.
To this day,
The
he's
same thing.
like,
There's no excuse.
no, I know, but
No,
there's no
no.
excuse for me to like how I was with him either.
Yeah,
You know?
no. Again, you can only take so much.
Yeah.
Your frustration eventually is gonna fucking kick in.
Your point of view is saying is that it was okay for her to do that.
I know you're making it seem like it was okay.
I'm not saying it's
No, but
okay.
that's what you're saying that because
It's her frustration, dude. I would be fucking frustrated as fuck.
no,
Are
but
you gonna smack me for
no,
being
but
frustrated?
what she's defending is that sometimes women too.
Yeah, women too get.
Yeah, but I mean,
The situation is
I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest.
look. At the end of the day, I'm gonna say it straight up. He deserved it. He deserved it because again, you as a man, you have a fucking responsibility, especially if you have
but
fucking
not
kids.
all men are responsible.
Yes, okay, but then that's when it happens. You're not being responsible, bro. You're gonna fucking get it.
You're either gonna get it or you're gonna lose me, and that's what happened.
You know?
You know, that's what happened with me. I got so tired of it that I was just like, I gotta go. Like,
Yeah.
It's like
I was straight up. He would catch me talking to other guys. Another guy.
it's like
I would,
You know, he caught me
yeah, because
talking.
the last 6 months I witnessed a lot of shit, but I didn't care no more.
Like,
I was literally there because of my son.
yeah.
It got to a point where I'm sorry. It got to a point where I was open about it. Like I didn't give a shit because I was really open with him, straight up to his face at home, without anybody else being around. I would tell him like I don't fucking want to be here with you no more. And it got to a point where I started going out with the coworker and shit like that. It ends up that my coworker would tell him everything, and she ends up fucking on him. But it didn't really matter to me because I was already done.
Yeah.
Like I was done. I was done for like the last 3 years probably. I was just like completely fucking done. ¿Sabes qué fue lo que pasó?
See, but, okay, from that point right there, right? How come you didn't leave?
I didn't leave. No, it wasn't that I didn't leave. He needed to leave because I was the one.
No, but I'm saying, but you know how when sometimes when the woman gets tired of the relationship,
yeah,
and you gotta start like messing around or
no,
like,
I kicked them out.
okay,
a few times.
so then it's fault.
Y no se iba.
Yeah, okay.
No se iba. Él aferrado. And knowing like.
mind you, this was all the time. This was her place now.
Oh, okay.
This is her place.
My place.
You know, so it's like okay.
I think because remember, even as a woman, she still needs help. Like meaning, like she has to go work, and then who you leave the kids with? Fuck it, keep them with their dad who doesn't do shit, or.
But there's a lot more. There's a lot more to that.
To a point where I would get home and I got home one day and this motherfucker had asked a neighbor to help que nos pasara luz. He had a whole ass extension cord. Porque nos cortaron la luz. Y no me había dicho nada hasta que llegué del trabajo. And as I'm walking inside the door, I see an extension cord. Mind you, our next door neighbors at the time, they were tweakers. There was a whole ass fucking extension cord connected from their house into my house for us to have light. And he didn't
you see what I mean?
about it. Like he laughed about it.
You see what I mean?
He thought it was like a fucking joke. Like when the fuck has my parents? God forbid, my parents are probably barely gonna know about this right now.
That's the type of shit that I'm telling you. It's like, bro, like
it was that bad.
What the fuck did you expect?
But yet to this day, I'm the bad one. You know, like I'm the toxic one. I'm the one that. Oh my god, and this and that. But I don't fucking care because my friends know me. My friends know. They know I've never been complacent. I have never been the type that I'm gonna stay here and just do this. No, I'm always on the move, doing something new. I've done fucking hair extensions, lash extensions. I've sold shit like clothes and everything to the point where I did things I shouldn't even have done. You know, like.
I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry.
It wasn't at Figueroa Street. Just
no. when you say I've sold shit,
Well, yeah, that too.
that's why I fucking laughed.
Like, dude, it got to the point where I was introduced to the game and all kinds of shit. Like, you have no idea. Like, I've been through it almost all, I guess I could say. You know, and yes, it was frustrating knowing that.
That's vida sin filtro.
It was very frustrating knowing that, like, he just would never get his shit together. You know what's crazy? That my aunt and my uncle, God rest in peace, I miss him so much. My tío Armando.
Yeah.
He used to talk to me. He used to sometimes, call me and check up on me and stuff. And he would tell me, like, ¿qué estás haciendo? And this and that. And he never gave me bad advice, but the main reason why I even ended up in that relationship was because I couldn't stand what was going on at home with my parents, going through a divorce and all that shit. Like, I had held so much in me with my parents that I didn't know how to, like, open up to my dad about what was going on and stuff. That I'm getting there. I'm gonna hit that subject.
What happened?
I'm sorry.
Is that what you're laughing?
No, I'm laughing at this motherfucker. We're fucking dancing.
Who's listening to us? Nah, bro, yes. Like, haz de cuenta, yo no me fui con él porque yo lo quería ni nada. Yo ni siquiera lo conocía muy bien. También yo de pendeja, ¿verdad? Pero yo digo que fue un capricho. Y por ese puto capricho pasé un chingo de cosas. Sufrí, pasé vergüenzas. It was just bad, dude. It goes on and on and on. But you know what? I didn't even fucking talk about him. Because he didn't do shit.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
But I understand where you're coming from.
Hold on.
Because I was an abusive
Let,
girlfriend at the
no, the fuck you weren't. Let me cut you off right there. It's